Westchester County has it all, including plenty of dining choices. Restaurant Week is coming, and we've got all the action from the kickoff at Chatterbox 54. Right here, right now on Westchester Talk Radio.
And we are live at the Chatterbox 54 restaurant here in the heart of Briarcliff Manor. We're broadcasting for Westchester Talk Radio, powered by Shark Media, made possible by Entergy, Indian Point Energy Center. New York is stronger with Indian Point on, and the Westchester County of Tourism and Film Bureau. Meet me in Westchester. I'm Bob Marone here with Matt Cahan, and it's my pleasure to talk with the owner of Chatterbox 54, and I'm proud to say he's also a hockey player, a left wing, sometimes a center. I'd flip the puck to him if he would flip me some of the food that he has over here. Joe Pandolfo, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you very much for having me today, guys. It's a pleasure being on your show.
Well, it's not only a pleasure to have you here, it's a pleasure for you to have used your restaurant to host this kickoff today.
Well, yeah, that's something we pride ourselves on. We're more of a family-style restaurant. You come in, you feel like you're eating in your own kitchen. So we're glad to have everybody here. I wish I had more room to have 500 people here today,
Well, you certainly, I'm not even going to say how many people, just in case a fire marshal's listening, but you certainly have a lot of people here today.
Well, it's a good turnout. Like I said, mostly people we know, others from other restaurants, and we're just glad to have everybody here today.
Now, you told me you've been playing hockey since you're 2. What about the restaurant business? How long have you been involved in that?
Oh, I've been in it since I'm 10 years old. Started out as a dishwasher in my father's first restaurant, Bel Paez.
Bel Paez? Where was Bel Paez?
Well, he had one in Portchester and in Hawthorne. So, I was born into the business. Thank God gave me a mouth, so I'm not shy at all.
No, I could tell that. You must be interesting on the rink when you get maybe high stick or something.
I'll chirp away with him. I'll chirp away.
Matthew Barnaby we have right
Exactly, an antagonizer,
Oh, man, for those of you who don't know, Matthew Barnaby is a retired player who's probably the biggest mouth in the National Hockey League. Let's talk about your restaurant. Now, I could infer from what you said, your dad's original restaurants, they were Italian restaurants?
Oh, yes, they were Italian. The difference about this one is
Chatterbox
54. It's more of an upscale Italian-American place.
Okay. Now, what makes it different from a straight-up Italian place?
Okay, we do have our traditional Italian dishes. You have the chicken martini, the chicken parm, same recipes as Bel Paez. However, now we have more of a fish and grill selection with pork chops, steak, halibut, filet of sole. We do it right every way we can. We want to have no limitation to our menu, and we want the people to enjoy everything as possible.
How long you been here?
Going on a year.
This is a relatively new restaurant.
Yes, we're brand new.
Who came up with the name?
Well, basically, we're residents in Briarcliff, and it's a very small town. So I wanted to, like I said, not be held down to an Italian restaurant. So I called it Chatterbox because it's a small town. Everyone knows each other. And
you're a Chatterbox.
Exactly. I'm a Chatterbox. I can't keep my mouth shut. So, like I said, God bless me with a mouth. Thank God I have it.
Now, in the restaurant business, and from the chefs I've spoken with today, the people in my life who I know work in the restaurant business, you either love it or you fail. Does that fit your description?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a big believer. If it's not in you and it's not in your heart with a passion, you're never going to succeed in this business. You need to be here, 7 days a week, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night. And it's got to be embedded in your.
It's in your life. It's your life, isn't it?
Exactly. I tell people jokingly, I got married 8 months ago.
Oh, yeah. When we're talking with delightful Joe Pandolfo, he is the owner of the Chatterbox 54 restaurant here, and this is where the kickoff for Restaurant Week. Actually, it's 2 weeks of Restaurant Week, Hudson Valley Restaurant Week here, and kind enough to let the folks use his restaurant for the kickoff. And he's also a hockey player, which makes him a friend of mine instantly. Now, when do you find time to get on the rink?
Well, basically, I have one day to myself. It's Monday. We're closed.
Okay.
We're open 6 days out of the 7. We're closed Mondays, so, when the winter comes, me and my friends, we go out on the pond. We're fortunate enough to live in a wonderful town that supplies us.
You have a pond that's frozen over?
Well, basically what the town does is they put a rink up and they fill it with water, and once it freezes...
You're killing me.
I'm dead serious. They got lights. We play at night.
You play pond hockey.
Oh, that's...
I hate you. Oh, man, that's like original stuff. It makes you feel like you're 12 years old again. It's wonderful.
I grew up on a pond. That's how my first step was on a pond. And I learned... At 2 years old, I was on skates.
Joe Pandolfo. Pandolfo on Golden Pond. It sounds like a movie or something like that. What I'd like you to do before we send you on your way is tell people the hours of the restaurant, a website where they can check out your menu, make reservations, menu. And I remind people this is one of the restaurants that you can, for the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to give you the numbers, you can get lunch for $20.95 or dinner for $30.95. They have some choices on the menu for the next 2 weeks. Go to that website, get or call the restaurant, give us your bona fides.
So basically, we are open from Tuesday to Sunday. We start at 11:30 and we close to last call. We have the kitchen closes on the weekdays at 10 o'clock, on weekends at 11. Our bar is wonderful. It's open to everyone, to last call. Like I said, to New York State law. From my knowledge,
Good. It's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock in the morning. So if you guys want to come have a wonderful drink with us, we'll stay to 4, even 5 o'clock in the morning.
Suppose you didn't hear that, folks. Now, suppose I want to watch the Ranger game when they're playing from the West Coast. Will you put it on one of those big screen TVs for me?
That's why I have my TVs here.
I thought you did.
My Rangers, I gotta watch them.
They're on tonight, I think.
We're playing the Bruins at the Garden.
At the Garden.
I'm ready for it.
What do you think of the new kids at Benajad?
I love them.
Don't.
I think the Rangers are a great style this year. They have fast-paced offense. They got defensive scoring now. So we'll see. As long as we got Hank.
All right, well, we got Hank, of course, the king. Thank you very much, Joe Pandolfo. What a pleasure.
So much. Nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Nice to meet you, too. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.